Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to Ask Mary. Today's question is, Mary, what is the maximum age to migrate? Now, to answer this question, I often refer to what I call a migrational profile, which is actually dependent on your age, your educational qualification, your gender, and the circumstances of your family. Now, why does this count when we're talking about an age limit to migration? Is because, of course, if you're migrating as somebody who is on the basis of family reunion as a grandparent or as a parent to your child so that you can stay with them, then of course there is no limit on the age that you can migrate. But if you are migrating for work or for studies, then there is definitely a limit. If you're migrating for work, for example, you might want to take into consideration the fact that the years of experience in the sector that you work will count and can be taken over by an employer in the location of your choice, if they agree and if you negotiate for it in your contract, of course. When you're migrating for work, your work experience also counts very much, because to be considered as a highly skilled immigrant and as somebody who is a viable asset to a company and therefore necessary to migrate you, to bring you over so that you can work, your skill levels have to be on point. You have to be what they consider highly skilled. And in that case, if you have that double combination of being highly skilled, your educational qualifications are way up there, and I'm talking in the region of masters, PhDs. And as well as having that experience that they need in a sector, and you can prove that experience, then I'm sure that they will be able to bring you over and migrate you even when you are in your 40s and early 40s and late 40s, going into early 50s. But it also depends heavily on the function in which you are migrating. For a CEO position, for example, or a CFO position, then they might consider you even if you are of a riper age. But if you are migrating for a blue collar job, for something that's low level skill or medium skill, then it might be difficult for you to migrate when you are at the age of 40. And it might even be harder to migrate if you are not skilled or you haven't got any educational background behind besides your high school certificate, to migrate when you are over the age of 35. So as you can see, the age keeps going lower and lower depending on the skills that you possess and on your experience and qualification. That being said, I don't rule out the fact that you could be lucky. You could be lucky and be able to migrate at an older age. But when you're migrating, especially for work, you might also want to take into consideration the fact that you are working to build up a pension, and the number of years that you work are limited when you are older, which means the amount of money that you will be able to build up as a pension in your current job as an immigrant will also be less. So it's kind of weighing in the factors between what do you want in the long term, what is the best for you in the long term, and what do you have right now and what is the best for you in the short term. It's a question of should you stay or should you go, depending on your age. I hope this answers a little bit of your question. If you have a question for me, don't hesitate to send me a message or let me know. And of course, if you like these videos, go ahead and click the subscribe button as well as the notification button, and you will be able to get them as they come in and get them while they're hot. My name is Mary Razemba, your host and coach with Strategies for Safe and Legal Migrations, and this was Ask Mary. See you next time.